e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
What's crack-a-lackin' people? Welcome to e-rev TV, where tonight we're going to be covering CEVO-A, and the two combatants tonight will be firefighters and Army of War. It will be taking place none other than the crash site itself, MP Crash. And really quick, looks like everything is ready to go underway here, so the starting lines will go as follows. For the Op 4, we have Mav, Dangles, Cassio, Crazy, and Trig. They will be on the Op 4 side. They will be defending. And for the Army of War, we have Ath, Jordan, Wrecked, Pinkerton, and Wild Card. They will be on the Marine side. So right now, of course, co-casting with me in the shotgun seat, back from a little bit of a retirement, my man Shogun. What's going on, Shogun?
What's going on, Anger? It's good to be back here in the love seat.
That's right. You remember that, what seat that is. And on the video, the man, the myth, the legend, Limek. What's up, Limey?
Nothing much. Getting ready for a 4-day weekend for Easter. Looking forward to that.
All right. Going with the family there, I believe, huh?
Yeah, just relaxing and having some family time and good grubs. That'll be good.
Awesome. Well, right now we have AOW taking the early lead here, 1-0, as they pretty much cleaned everything up in the A site. Now for AOW, I'm going to look here, and it looks like we have Jordan being the aggressor here for AOW, but he gets taken out there at the telephone booth by Mav. So right now it's going to be 5-on-4, and what does the firefighters look like here, Shogun?
Firefighters playing a very, very good, solid defense. It looks like I got two kind of pushing solo over to A, two kind of playing up mid as we got one looking like he's playing back in their bomb side. That is, I think that's Dangles. I mean, you might have corrected me on that earlier, but DGZ Dangles taking a guess there. But they come back in a very quick round here, taking down 3 of the Army of War guys really fast, make that 4. So I don't know. I think this is going to continue back and forth a little bit here, Anger.
Yeah, 1-1 right now as everything's tied up here in the CEVO-A matchup. And let's talk about a little bit about the particulars here, Shogun. We have the Army of War coming in at 5-0 right now in CEVO-A. They took out Rival last week, 13-11, so a pretty close match to Rival. And the Firefighters coming in at 4-1, not bad here, as they took out Fatality last week. They just pretty much beat them down like just no other. They're taking them out 18-6. So that's what's going on, at least for the particulars here, and we will have War Room. We'll get that probably next round or so. So right now we have Pinkerton taking out Caster with a nice headshot. So right now, Crazy, they're probably FF's best player right now, gets taken out there by Jordan, and Jordan cleans that round up for Army of War. 2-1 right now early off. So right now we're going to do some War Room, and let's get to it right now. Let's go to Army of War.
B-Rush, the guy pushes up, so... Two!
One down, one down. That's
One
me.
more, another one back! No!
One in mid, one light. One in mid, one light.
One's out the
Green card
site.
mid.
Hurt.
Take it slow.
Got one B.
Just don't die. Just wait him out. We got 1 minute.
Do they know you're there?
Yeah. See me go in.
Fuck. I think there's one in gay. Top light.
Alright, we're gonna have to make a move.
Do something at A. I'm gonna get this guy.
I got one wood. I'm gonna try to plan A.
There's one top light.
Planning A, Joe.
Plan,
Stay alive,
last
dude.
guy's
Stay
top
alive.
right.
Stay alive.
He's
Where
coming
are
in
you?
the
What are
back.
you watching?
I'm watching the stairs. He's bottom.
I'm on the top stairs.
Nice shit, Al.
Guys.
Way to come back.
All right, back to live action here. 3-1 right now in the favor of Army of War. And Shogun, you know, I was at the Gigafrag LAN last weekend, and I have to tell you a funny story really quick about AOW. I met them, you know, obviously in person there. You know, Ath and Pinkerton, and I believe Jordan was there live and up close in person. But it was funny because when AOW lost in one of the matches there and really put them out of the tournament, they were playing this Pug team. But it was funny there because they were down like about 4 or 5 rounds, and Ath was like the only one left as he was trying to clutch up a round. And some guy, one of the Pugs from this team, tried to deagle him. And I swear, these kids were like maybe 15, 16 at most. You know what I mean? They were young. So after he Ath takes out the guys, you know, he kills them off and cleans up that round and clutches it. He screams out really fucking loud like, "Don't ever try to deagle me again!" And I swear these kids, everything went freaking quiet at the LAN for a good 3 minutes. I swear to you. And then I started laughing. I was like the only one laughing at the moment. And it was like, oh my god, what are you trying to scare like 16-year-olds for? It was like freaking crazy, man.
Well, I wish I could have been at one of the lands. I was supposed to go to the Nerve land, but the goddamn army, you know, have to have their days and steal me away from things. So sorry y'all couldn't see my ugly face there, but hopefully the one coming up during the summer I might be able to go to. I don't know, I'll have to try to swing it.
All right, right now I'm going to take a
funny story
look.
too.
Yeah, no, dude, it's funny. AOW's cool, guys. As Ath puts down the bomb here at the B site. Looks like he's going to take cover in the high grass here with the palm trees. So again, it's going to be 1v1 right now with Ath and Crazy here. So we're going to take a look at Crazy right now. He's going to go through B alley. So now he's going to see Ath here, if he could really see through the high grass there. Again, he's near the palm tree, so we're going to take a look at this. Any predictions here? 1v1 matchup here, Shogun? What are you going to take, bro?
I'm calling crazy. I was gonna say I'm calling Crazy on it because I could see Ath from about a mile away as Crazy was coming down that B side. And you know, it's kind of hard to do sometimes. You know, you got the tall grass around, and a lot of people still remember those settings, those command settings that you could use to really kind of eliminate half that grass. So you got to wonder sometimes, Anger, are people toggling that? I don't think he was there, but I was kind of calling him because you could see him straight through that grass anyway. And Crazy was just in a bad spot. You know, silenced MP5, not got a lot of distance on that one.
Yeah, well, so if you guys listen to the Army of War War Room and you guys are wondering why the hell are they screaming, well, these guys are normally like that. They're real intense. They love their COD 4, so you may hear some screaming in there. Just a little warning. But right now I'm going to take a look at firefighters here, as it looks like Cass is trying to get into bottom A, but right now Army of War has taken that over, and Ath has really gotten into the A bomb site really quick. Oh, nice shot there, taking out Jordan there, but he gets taken out by Dangles. So again, Dangles is one of the players you need to watch for on this particular team. I mean, and Crazy. These two guys will probably light up the board here for the firefighters. at least for AOW. Of course, you can't forget Jordan and Ath, but right now we're going to look at Pinkerton here, Shogun.
Yeah, Pinkerton all by himself. You know, he's up against 3 guys. There's one on that second floor right next to the bomb side of A. There's one as he jumps out back and crazy takes him out with that AK-74U. He was in a bad spot, man. You know, I don't personally like getting caught on those stairs because that's just a death trap waiting to happen. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I played Army of War a few times, and those guys are pretty nuts. But as far as the screaming goes in Vent, my team can attest, I do enough of that too.
Yeah, all teams do, but some teams do it more than others. But right now, looks like Firefighters right now are trying to approach the A bomb site once again. And it looks like AOW is slow playing this a little bit here, as it looks like they're trying to push to the B alley. Some are at the orange car in the mid area. Right now we're going to see Cass and Jordan go one-on-one. Looks like Cass is kind of retreated a little bit back to the behind the B building as Jordan's trying to make his way in there. What else are you seeing, Shogun?
Well, unfortunately, he just took out his own teammate, Trig, and he's all by himself taking out with that MP5, taking out Jordan in the middle. Wrecked is still inside the bottom A site, kind of waiting for him to push up as the bomb goes down. That was Wildcard, and then Ath laying on top of those stairs that are so threatening. So Cass really has to come away with a pretty good clutch here in a hard situation to do it. You know, Wildcard sitting right up A, watching those back stairs. Wrecked sitting in the bottom, inside that storage room area just inside the A bomb site. And then Ass sitting on top of those stairs, so once one goes down, you know, there could be a defense waiting for him, and Cass just pre-firing different spots. Oh, he aims right in, takes out Wreck. That was a pretty nice move. You know, Anger, time running out here, he's got to do something.
And he gets taken out. That's what happens there by Wildcard with the MP5. So right now, it is 4-3 right now in the favor of AOW. So we're going to head on over to Firefighters War Room. Let's go there now.
I'm going to go top of the light.
It was that stupid metal fence. I peeked through and saw you and fucking didn't see your tags. I'm gonna push mid this round.
They made top light. Oh my god.
One more bottom blue.
Bottom blue still.
What the fuck?
Hey, sagging for it.
Second or third?
You're second, dude.
Two A, both A. Second floor.
Job crazy. Fuck, that's what I pay you for. That's what I pay you for.
All right, back to live action here. 4-4 as everything is all tied up right now as we head into the 9th round. And just like each and every match, this cast is brought to you by none other than e-rev TV, also CEVO. And we cannot forget our media partner, LeetTube. You can head on over there to www.leettube.com. So as we head into the 9th round, I'm going to take a look at AOW. It looks like Wildcard is going to be their heavy pusher here, as he's already in the A site here, bottom A. It looks like Cass and Trig are moving also in the same vicinity here for the Firefighters. What else are you seeing over there, Shogun?
Well, the other two left ones, Mav and Crazy, look like they're the B side, as Mav up on those glitch jump roofs. Looking out middle, trying to see what he can see, you know, looking at the blue room, watching for those AOW slow pushers like Pinkerton, who had an M16 last round and was doing a number on a few guys there. But not too much doing really over here, you know. They're playing it smart. They're sitting back, they're waiting for them to be pushed on. You know, AOW is going to have to push up on the Firefighters here, really present them a challenge, because if they don't, Firefighters will just walk all over them from their covered positions. Can't even say that word right. And Crazy leading it off, and this kid's impressing me, dude. 15-4. That's pretty damn good.
Oh, no doubt. And as we're looking at Cass right now, as he's in the wooden stairwell, he gets taken out by Wildcard there. And right now, ooh, Trig getting taken out by a Wildcard. So Wildcard right now lighting up the board a little bit here. And we're going to take a look at Mav as he's in the B alley connector right now, trying to make his way to the A site, but he's really in the open here as Wildcard is the hot gun at the moment. So right now we have Crazy. I want to see a Crazy Wildcard matchup here because these two, again, are lighting up the board for both of their respective teams. Oh, Crazy going to, oh, Crazy gets taken out by Wreck there with the pistol. And right now we have Wreck and Wildcard going up against Mav right now. We're going to take a look at Mav as he has about a little bit over 30 seconds to get this done here in the A bomb site. And he gets taken out pretty quick there by Wildcard. And again, Wildcard going 7-5 right now. Jordan going 7-6 for the Marines. That would be AOW. And for the Firefighters, Crazy, like you were saying, is lighting it up right now. This guy is freaking hot at 15-5, while the next guy, Cass, is 7-7. So right now, Crazy's back's got to be hurting a little bit. He may want to get a chiropractor there after the match.
Yeah, your back's got to be hurting just a little bit there, Crazy, but still doing a good job. You know, I like AOW style. You know, they're definitely spreading out. It's a kind of a more of a team effort. It almost seems like when it's spread out like that, the kills and everything. Not one guy taking over like Crazy is, but Pinkerton there lighting up Crazy to end the round 6-4. That was quick. What was it, like 30 seconds? I mean, this is just fast pushing going on here, Anger. But that's exactly what needs to be done on Crash. It's a short-range map, and if you got the pushers to do it, light them up.
In your personal opinion, what do you prefer? Would you rather just get the defense out of the way, or do you like offense? What do you like, Shogun?
Really, I think it depends on the team and what they're good at. You know, if a team finds they're better at defense or better at offense, that's the one I think you should always pick second, because then you know just how many rounds you have to win on your good side. Other teams think it a different way. Whatever team's your good, or whatever, side is your team's good side, they usually take that first, just so they know, okay, we have this many rounds to go when we have to get on the hard side. So it's really a give and take. My personal one on Crash here, I would say defense, because defense to me really tells you how the other team's going to play. If the offense is going to keep pushing, then it probably tells you that their defense is going to push a lot too. But if their offense can mix it up a little bit, add in a little bit of a slow push there, I think that you know, that tells you a lot about the other team too.
Well, I'm telling you right now, what I'm liking from AOW is the transitions from A to B and B to A. They're really working the both bomb sites pretty evenly here and really making firefighters guess where they're going. So right now, we're going to head to AOW's war room. Let's go there now.
They're scared. They're not in A.
One pushing gay. One pushing gay spot.
I got him.
One's outside of A.
One flanking.
Outside of A, dead. I'm coming up the stairs.
I'm up the stairs. I'm up the
BL,
stairs.
I'm going third.
Alright, I got your back, Bink. I got your back.
BLE1. He's coming in bottom stairs.
Go down there.
Got him.
Nice, let's get BLE,
I'm bottom stairs. I'm bottom stairs. I'm watching bottom stairs.
Plant.
Alright.
Let's get what's BLE.
Planning. North
Back
plant.
me, back A.
Nice.
Oh, good job! Nice, King.
Nice job, man.
Nice,
Good
King.
fucking half.
All right, back to live action. That was a beautiful shot by Ad. I mean, his reflexes were quick there at the A bomb site as it looked like Crazy was coming up the stairwell from bottom A into top A, and he got lit there like a light bulb. It was really quick there. It was really impressive there. But right now, it looks like we're going to head into halftime right now, and obviously, I want you guys, if you guys know the scores of any other CEVO matches, please hit me up. I do have a score here from Madcast and e-rev. e-rev beats Madcast 13-11. Excellent matchup there. That was one of the matches I was going to cast, but Madcast didn't want to get casted here because of their strats and stuff because of Sunday's matches. But nonetheless, congratulations goes out to e-rev, and I believe they're still undefeated, so they're really doing a nice job. And really, Shogun, e-rev is pretty much like a CEVO P team. You know, they're on that borderline there, so they're really going to do some damage in CEVO A.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams I think that are kind of underrated and overrated. You know, you always see those kind of posts going on in forums, what team's underrated, what team's overrated, you know, but there are a lot of those teams. You know, Cal-M is filled with them. There's a lot of guys that should be down in open. There's a lot of guys that deserve to be in May that are in open, you know, but there is always those borderline teams, and I have to agree with you. e-rev has always been one of those teams that's kind of borderline. You know, they've been up top before. You know, they know the taste of sweetness in CEVO P and in Cal-May, Cal-I, whatever you want to call it. But Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. In COD4, they're definitely one of those borderline teams I think could be up there. I also think Madcast is too, though. You know, Madcast definitely changed up their roster a lot at the beginning of the season and has really come alive here since the start of CEVO and everything like that in Cal. And they've really dominated when a lot of teams didn't think they would. But that's kind of the story of COD4, you know. There's a lot of unknown teams that are really coming alive.
All right, right now we're looking at Wildcard here, as he's the only member left alive here for the Army of War, and he's trying to get this plant down, or trying to defuse right now, as it looks like Cass and Trig are the two members, 4 firefighters left and going here, and Trig is by the dumpster here, by the B bomb site, and I couldn't believe that Wildcard did not see him. He didn't push up far enough to see him, and right there Trig is blind shooting there as Cass takes out Wildcard, and that will clean it up there. So Firefighters finally get around here, so it's 8-5 right now in the favor of AOW and Shogun. Let's head on over to Firefighters War Room. Let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah, anybody light. Or A. I didn't see anybody A.
Interesting.
Then again, I focused B more than A. There's one A.
One's light.
Nade light, nade light, nade light.
Got him. Got
Good
light.
job.
I'm playing B.
Last, bottom A, bottom A.
God.
2 up.
2 up.
Top light. One. I got backyard rotation.
That back fucking fence. Behind A.
Fuck.
That's backyard. You think I was
We gotta get to the bomb. On the bomb.
Alright, let's keep it going. Keep it going!
All right, back to live action here. Looks like this is what the doctor ordered here for the firefighters. They're trying to make a small comeback here. It's 8-6 now, still in the favor of Army of War. But you know, one of the things as I'm looking at the scoring here, we have Crazy going 19 and 10, and then you have Cass going 10 and 11. I think right now, Crazy right now is really carrying this team so much that the rest of the members for firefighters need to step it up here and give him some support here, because especially when you get to these crucial rounds here, Shogun, when it really everything starts tightening up, you need that extra help.
Yeah, you definitely do. When it starts getting down to the wire, you know, if there is a guy carrying, that's when the other players need to go, look, what do I need to do different here to change my game style, change the way I'm playing right now, and help out this guy that's really kind of picked us up on our shoulders and carried us through this really tough match. You know, like I said earlier about Army of War, they've definitely spread it out. You know, there's only a 4-kill difference between their top killer and their bottom killer. But if you look at firefighters, there's a huge 15-kill difference between Crazy and Dangles. You know, Dangles is still a very great player. Don't get me wrong, I'm not putting anything against him, but it's a very hard thing to try to carry a team through a match. So yeah, firefighters definitely need to change it up. They were going B a lot, which was definitely hammered down on the AOW, and they need to change that straight up too. And it looks like that time it worked, because they just won, and it's now 9-6.
Yeah, when I was talking to Mav, he was telling me, and I don't know if he was really joking a lot or if he was being kind of serious there, but he was telling me that sometimes Dangles gets nervous when he gets broadcasted or when he gets casted. So, and I remember from the last time when we saw Dangles on Vacant, he had a tough time too. So that might be one of the things there, a little stage fright there, Shogun, I'm not really sure, but a lot of the fighting taking place right now around the crash site itself as Jordan takes out Cass there. Just a lot. Oh my God, AOW, or excuse me, yeah, AOW just wiped up for firefighters there, 10-6 right now, and right now they're running away with this. And again, firefighters needs to step this up. I'm telling you, Mav and Dangles really need to get on the board here and really start lighting stuff up here and bring back firefighters if they want to continue this.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And you know, Dangles, if you're honestly having trouble, ooh, Cass taking out his own teammate in Mav, but Mav getting a nade into Jordan, and Wrecked answering into Crazy and Dangles on that B side. But Dangles, buddy, if you are kind of shaky about getting casted, hey man, it's cool. I do it all the time. My first cast, I probably pissed my pants at least 3 times. So don't worry about it. You're still a good player. Just come alive here. You know, firefighters definitely need to come back hardcore. AOW has shut them down. B, we saw last round, they definitely shut them down. I mean, I don't even think they got 1 kill in on AOW. But again, like you said, Anger, AOW kind of running away with this now. 5-round lead, it's going to be hard to come back.
Yeah, they got these bomb sites on lock, and right now we're going to head on over to AOW's war room. Let's hear them scream now.
Throwing an unprimed nade in their ass.
One's next to chopper.
Wanna be.
Watch lower A, dude. Watch lower A. Don't peek him, guys. Don't peek him. Don't peek him.
They smoked B alley, I think.
No, that was me. That was me. That was me.
Try to do chopper jump.
And get into a better spot.
I'm watching chopper jump.
One's half wall.
Ah, B alley.
One is in B alley, dude. I'm in B alley. I just failed.
Go back.
To B alley.
Okay, I have hole. You watch B alley.
One B alley dead. One's coming around the courtyard.
A.
I'm watching hole, dude.
Courtyard dead.
Look at Jordan's.
I have B alley and hole. Watch your right. Watch your right.
That was B alley.
Watch the courtyard right there. We're good, dude. We're good.
Nice.
Guys. Good job.
Good shit, dude.
12-6, guys.
All right, back to live action here, and AOW now extends it here. Now we're in the championship round here, 12-6, as we head into the 13th, and AOW only needs one more to hammer this out. And let's put this one away, and they should be going to 6-0 here in the CEVO Amateur League here. So right now we're going to take a look at them as AOW is holding off again on the defensive side, as we're looking at Trig right now in the blue room as Cass is moving over near AC's trying to push into A. And I haven't seen AOW after the first initial start there. What are you looking from them there, Shogun?
Well, Wildcard's playing in the bottom of A, right on the stairs. AF playing just beyond the break in the middle wall. Pinkerton gets the big old knife, as I like to say it, into crazy of the firefighters, and then Pinkerton putting, of course, the AK-74U into Mav. But he's playing real smart, playing on top of that lighthouse area. Ath kind of playing middle with a silenced MP5. Pinkerton taking down Cass, but Trig answering right into Pinkerton. Trig, all that's left, last-ditch hope there for firefighters. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Honestly, Trig needs to come up with a big win here. He's getting tagged a bunch from bottom A, which was wild card. But what are you thinking, Anchor? I don't know. I don't think he can pull it off. I think this is 13-6 over.
Yeah, this is pretty much it there, and there it is, Jordan taking him out, because the way the momentum was swinging here for Army of War, I mean, there was just no denying them this win. So 13-6 right now. AOW takes this, and again, they will head into 6-0 in the CEVO A, and the Firefighters will go to 4-2. So Firefighters may, depending on how they set the playoff positioning and how many teams get in, they may be trying to fight for a spot here in the CEVO A brackets there. But, I mean, Army of War right now look really, really nice, and as long as they keep this momentum going, they should be pretty, like a force to be reckoned with in the CEVO playoffs for CEVO A.
Yeah, I mean, the Firefighters are still a very good team. I don't take anything away from them as far as Army of War taking them out. Maybe it's just not their map. Teams do have bad maps. So, you know, I would think that, yeah, there's probably still a definite playoff contender, you know, because once you kind of go down to a few, you know, of the upper echelon teams, say you get knocked down a little bit, you know, you can kind of come back because you look at maybe put it against weaker team. Who knows? But I definitely think Firefighters could make it into playoffs. You know, it's not too long before CEVO playoffs start. It's only, you know, what, 2 more weeks? So I definitely think they still have a chance as long as they fight hard and come back. Because like I said, Crash could just not be their map, and with a team like AOW, I think this possibly was one of their maps because they look like they have very strong pushers between Jordan Wildcard. Definitely a good team aspect, as like going back to what I say about the kill ratio, you know. A 6 kill difference on AOW compared to a 16 kill difference on the Firefighter. It's, you know, something's got to be done about that. There definitely needs to be more teamwork going on one side of the map.
Well, one of the things I noticed here, long distance maps. Well, let's put it this way: like this one and Vacant, you know that they're close distance and you know, type of combat here. And Firefighters, I've seen them both times we cast them, we've seen them on these two maps, close combat. Maybe the close combat style isn't theirs, whereas long range maps, maybe possibly like Overgrown or other maps like that, maybe Strike. Strike would be considered kind of close. You know, you get some distance there because you do have a scope, possibly more their genre. You know what I mean? More movement, maybe not as close as some of these maps, but nonetheless, here firefighters need to step it up next week there, and if they want to try to get into playoffs. And AOW, I wouldn't change anything as of right now. They're looking good. So that is pretty much it for this end. And as for shoutouts, again, you can hit us up at pound e-rev on the Game Surge or QNet network, and make sure you get those out to us, as we're going to get to those right now. And I'm not sure if you have any right now, Shogun.
Yes, I do. I got two of them. One is from Perplexity Erickson. He says to say you love me on the match. So there, I said it for you, Perplexity Erickson. I don't love you, but I said it for you. And then we got my man Forsaken giving a shout out to me, Shogun, saying who loves you, hot stuff. Yeah, I love you too, man. And when is that Hottie Sparks gonna get to cast? I don't know. That's up to my man Anger here. But Sparks has a pretty hot voice, dude. I definitely put her on the air.
Well, you're a pervert. That's number one. But that's okay. Now we'll talk to her and see what we can do. You know, not just anybody can get on the e-rev and cast. You know, you gotta have something. I mean, I don't know how I even end up here, but nevertheless, I do. But anyways, I don't have any shout-outs. I have the ones. I have the ones that you read there, so really I don't have anything. But just to let you know, there's a few things that are going on with e-rev. Number one, we may or may not, it depends, it may be this Saturday or next Saturday, but for the COD4 draft, for the finals match, we will cast it. I've already talked to Scope already. We got the love from them, so we're going to be casting the finals on COD4 draft on a Saturday evening. Depending if it's going to be this Saturday or next Saturday, there's going to be a lot of new things that's going to happen with this COD4 draft, because I know there was some things that happened that people were pissed off about, people joining and joining teams with random names and crap like that. But I'm going to tell you this much, it's going to be fixed. My man Scope is on top of it. So if it's not going to be this Saturday, it will definitely be next Saturday. We'll be covering the COD4 draft final. So make sure you pound COD4 draft. Also, this Sunday and Monday. Now, I know it's Easter on Sunday, but if you have some time, make sure you hit us up in the evening. We will definitely have some matches Sunday and Monday for sure. We're going to be packed with matches. I think we're going to do a doubleheader Sunday, maybe a triple, and we will definitely at least have a doubleheader on Monday. So make sure you stay tuned with us here. Make sure to check our IRC channel for spamming in that. We'll tell you the times. Hit me up or check our website. We're getting our website back together. Now listen, guys, I don't control the cast. I don't upload them. I don't archive them. But they will be up eventually, so we apologize for the inconvenience. I know a lot of you are like having hard-ons here that you guys want to see your damn cast. Don't worry, people. We'll get them up. Again, if you guys don't know, our site was hacked a few times, but we're getting things back together. So there's been a lot of hard work there by Pele, Wansum, and Limek, and Mayday uploading these casts, trying to get these out for you people. So please, just be patient. We'll eventually get those up for you and get those going for you guys, okay? So anything else, Shogun, before we let this go? Well, just one thing here. I know some of you guys are probably in the military out there in the cyber world, but just give a good heads up or a shout out to Shogun, because he possibly will be going to Afghanistan. Maybe he may get his call up there. So you know, like me being in the military, I was in Somalia, but you know, make sure you guys give heads up to people in the military, man. They're doing a lot of things. You know, even though some people may not think the war is a good thing and this and that. I don't care about that, but at least show some love for our men and women that are in the armed forces, because I was there once, and my man Shogun was there. So again, you know, I appreciate all the things you do, Shogun. No doubt about that, bro.
Thanks, man.
All right, any last words, Shogun?
I'll do a quick shout out for this guy Nard that just sent it to me in the very last second. He gives a shout out to Wildcard, who's on AOW, saying, "Can I have my headphones back, please? You stole them as you joined another team. So can I have my headphones back?" Nard, no promises. Hell, I'll send you some. All right. Anyway, I'm done.
All right, here I have one last one here from Ace. It says he tried to get this in last minute from CR. Shout out to e-rev members. Thanks for making this possible. Every cast is fun to watch. Thanks, and that's in caps. Thank you, Aces. I appreciate the compliment. Everybody here does too. So, Limek, you have anything to say there in Canada?
Nothing much. I mean, the only thing I would add to the website issue is that we've been hacked so many times that I've somewhat given up on updating the archives at some point. I'm kind of waiting for the dust to settle on this one because I'm tired of, you know, posting all the links for the downloads and then 30 minutes later the site is down again. But one thing I might do is I might actually post them in the forums of my website, the progamingtv.com, so you can check up the schedules and stuff like that. So if ever the e-rev site goes down again, that's always a good source of information for the casts that are coming up. And also I might just post links to in the forums for the archives of the past couple of weeks that I had uploaded, because I think they're uploaded on the FTP server where they're uploaded. I think is usually intact and is not as separate from their website, so that should be a good thing. And so we apologize again for the website not being available and the archives not being available, so we'll try to remedy that in the near future.
Yeah, no doubt. And make sure you go to progamingtv.com. That's Slimic's personal site there. He's done a lot of work from when it first started to right now. So you can leave comments, and I believe he has a new feature there where you can leave comments of under each match that is scheduled. I think it's something of that nature, right, Limey?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just tied up to the forums, so that's nice. So if you want to discuss and leave feedback from a particular cast, if you thought the quality was not too good or something you'd like us to improve, you can always leave under there. I'm sure the different casting companies are looking at that as well.
All right, just also a programming note, besides all the matches that are coming up this weekend, we will have a playoff preview show. Once everything is locked and loaded from both leagues, we will have a pregame show, basically letting you know what's going on, predictions, all that other stuff, interviews with different players. We will try to break this down into two segments. One will have like CEVO P, Cal Main, and then the next one will have just CEVO A and Cal O. And we'll break it up in 2 days because there's so many teams and so much talent out there that we want to give both sides the most coverage as possible. So we're going to try to do that in the coming weeks or so. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that because it's going to be pretty fun. So for myself, Anger, Shogun, and Limek, I'd like to say good night here as the firefighters go to, or excuse me, Army of War. I apologize for that. Army of War move on to 6-0 as they take out the firefighters here on e-rev TV. So until next time, adios.
e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead. e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.